Guys, look at my shirt. It says, "In memory of when I cared." That's so me. Hey guys, my name is Taye, and today is the 3rd day of daily December. Yay! If you didn't know, I'm uploading every single day in December, so let's just get this poppin'. I didn't really mean my knuckles, but okay. So, a couple weeks ago, a Pretty Little Liars episode aired, which was 5 years forward, which just basically was talking about what's going to be happening with the new season and everything. Season 6B, or as I like to call it, Season 7. And that's what I'm going to be talking about mostly anyways. Just talking, getting other people's opinions, getting hyped for the new season. I don't know what this was. I don't think this is going to be too long because there's not much I have to say, but there's a couple of things. Now, before we get into the actual, 5 years forward episode, can we talk about how literally, in Season 4, Shauna basically said who A was? She didn't say Cece was A, but remember when the girls asked, oh, who is Jenna afraid of? Or I think they might have said, who is Jenna running from? Either afraid or running, I don't know which one. And Shauna said Cece Drake. I mean, I can't believe, I was just going through, Tumblr and stuff. I was, every time I do a video on a show, I go through Tumblr and Twitter and just to make sure I'm being thorough with theories and plot holes and stuff. I was going through Tumblr and then I watched, well, I didn't watch, but someone said that Shauna had revealed who A was. I was like, what? And I went back and she actually did. And it's just funny because everyone's like, Cece? I mean, oh my god, she can't be A. Either some people are like that or some people are like, oh my god, that was so predictable. But for anyone who didn't see it coming, it was actually really obvious when you go back and think about it. They flat out said Cece was someone to be afraid of, basically, and we totally overlooked something like that. Anyways, getting into it, there's just a couple things I want to talk about. For one, a lot of people are really confused on why Mona is just now turning 21 when I think she should be 23. And I mean, a lot of people are mad about it and stuff, and to be honest, I don't find it that weird. I mean, did you guys forget she's the one who created the A game? Mona is a literal genius. I'm not surprised if she graduated early. There's a couple people at my school right now who are seniors who are 16, and I mean, I don't know what to say. Mona's a really smart person. I think she totally could have graduated early. But also, okay, do you guys remember when Mona was in the trunk? I forget whose trunk it was. So many trunks. She was in the trunk and the liars found her dead in the trunk. That is a plot hole I keep just going back to in my mind. How is she alive if she was dead in the trunk? Now, some people were telling me that they gave her a drug to make her pass out. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But if you go back and look at her dead body, she was literally, her eyes looked like they were starting to rot and they were all yellow and stuff, and then her skin was pale. She looked dead. She was literally, dead. I mean, I just don't understand how she's alive right now if she was dead in the trunk. That's a huge plot hole, and I don't think that's ever going to be explained correctly, because there's no way you could literally explain her being dead and then all of a sudden just reappearing in the dollhouse as Allison. In the title it says spoiler warning, so there's spoilers. So hashtag spoiler alert, because I'm getting into spoilers, so don't watch if you don't like spoilers. So I'm gonna put a picture up here somewhere. So let's talk about this. A lot of people think that was either Allison or Cece holding a baby they just gave birth to. Now I'm just gonna say right now, it's not Cece because she's transgender, so she cannot bear children. So by trial and error, it is Allison De Laurentiis with what is clearly a baby. Can we just... Oh, what? Allison having a baby? I mean... What? I mean, post a comment and tell me what you think is happening, but it clearly looks like Allison had just given birth to an actual human being. Moving on, there's not much to say about that. Again, spoiler warning. Do I say spoiler weird? I feel like I'm barely even saying it. But spoiler warning. Don't watch if you don't want to hear this, okay? So as it's revealed in the episode, Emily is the liar that comes back with the biggest secret. Now there's two things I think it could be. First being, it could possibly be that she's back with Paige because she moved to California, which was where Paige was. But I don't know if they moved to the same city. I'm forgetting what city Paige even moved to. But she moved to California, so, you know, same state. But there's a second thing I think it could be. If you didn't know, in the book Pretty Little Liars, Emily Fields has a child, and I'm gonna put this picture up here, which is Emily in the hospital struggling for some reason. She could be giving birth, she could not be giving birth. Personally, I really don't want Emily to have a kid because that's really bad representation of lesbians on TV, since a lot of people don't take lesbians serious as it is. Having a huge, I feel like Emily Fields is a huge lesbian character within media, so I feel like that would kind of harm the community more so than, you know, delivering a good storyline. But nevertheless, it kind of does look like she might be pregnant. We can all pray for her not to be. Next thing I want to talk about is Nicole and Ezra. Now, Nicole went to Africa with Ezra. I mean, yeah, maybe? Was it Africa? I think it was Africa. I'm pretty sure it was Africa, but if not, someone correct me, you know. And something happens to Nicole, like something traumatic, to where Ezra's an alcoholic now. I'm just like, did she get eaten by a lion? Like, what could literally happen to her that could make Ezra just so messed up in the mind? Well, I know it's partly because, like, he goes back to Rosewood and he has, like, no one at all. But now that I'm thinking about it, he kind of has his brother. His brother still loves him, but whatever. What happened? What happened? What happened? What do you think happened to Nicole? I think she's dead for sure, but, like, maybe it's... I hear that people who go to Africa and see this devastation in the country tend to come back to their native country, which is usually America, and have, like, PTSD and stuff. Maybe that's a part of it. I don't know. I don't even know what could have happened to her to make him like this. And also, I thought Nicole was a lesbian. Like, didn't she like Emily? Or was that just... Am I confused? I might be just confused. She could be bisexual. Or she could be, like, you know, another sexuality. I don't know, actually. And the last thing I want to talk about is Mr. Fields. I can't believe they just killed him off like that. Like, for why? First of all, did he even get to see Pam before she got out of the basement with the other moms? Like, did they even get out the basement? Like, what? I think it was super unnecessary to kill off his character. Like, I feel like it was just to change it up, like change up the scenery or something. I don't know. I feel like that was literally the most unnecessary thing they could have done. Kill off Hannah's dad. He's a bad guy anyways. I consider him to be a bad guy because he cares about, what's her name, Kate, more than Hannah, which is horrible. Hannah's his daughter. Anyways, guys, that's basically it for this video. Wait, can we just give a quick throwback to when Arya tried to hide from Cece behind Spencer? Yeah. So yeah, that was it for this video. Joke of the video is, what kind of cars do elves drive? Toy Yodas. Get it? Because Yodas and toys, Toy Yoda is a car company, you know, you get it. If you enjoyed, you can follow me on Tumblr, where I'll probably be talking about it more at some point in my life. Or, you know, Twitter, Vine, YOUNOW. I have a lot of social media, but not a public Snapchat, or I don't even have an Instagram. And yeah, I hope you're having a great... I almost said September. Wow, I'm late. Hope you're having a great December, and I hope you continue to have a great December, all that good stuff. Other than that, I will see you later, alligator. Yeah, I just hate drama so much. There's a fight over there. Girl, come on, can't miss this.